recording?
Alright.
Alright, boys and girls. We are the GGBB. This is still under construction. We don't know if this is going to be our actual name or not. We've picked like 7 things. But the GGBB, Gamer Girls But Boys, is what we're going with right now. So don't forget GGBB. We got an Instagram, we got a Twitter, except for we don't. I'm in the process of making it. But I will definitely... What do? We put that shit in the... No, we don't have to put that shit in the link.
Normally I will, though.
I will go out and I will find you guys individually. Because I care like that. That's what the GGBB is all about. So we're kind of going to have like a podcast, but we're also going to be playing games. What is this game called?
Next Machina.
You were about to say Machina.
I was.
And I was about to cook you up.
You know when I was a kid, so there's like the guy that made Saga made another comic called Ex Machina. But I would call it as a kid Ex Machina. I'd be like, yeah.
Anyway, now that we're done with that,
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like a podcast, and we're also gonna be playing. I guess really we were in 3D, and I'm Daniel. This is Corey. We have videos, but in case you guys start watching, like after in 3D, we're changing it. Other people have that name. We're not satisfied with it, so we're doing a complete change around. We're gonna make like a new Instagram, new Twitter, and everything, and we're gonna try to reach out. You know, pretty much we make podcasts. We talk about dumb shit. We talk about like video games, movies. We're gonna probably talk about Black Panther a little bit in this, and we'll probably get distracted with the game though. But first video, one of the first videos, we're officially GGBB, sort of officially GGBB. So I have no idea what this game's about.
It looked like Resogun, but you're a foot soldier.
It looked like Dead Nation.
Alright, we're about to play it.
Here, you should put the third call on though. This is a real, like...
I've had it for like 2 seconds, Tom.
You have?
Yeah, remember I gave it back to you. Because you said fix it and then give it back to me.
Oh, I thought you were like just... I thought you were done with it, man.
No.
Nah, you gotta... Normally we won't be smoking this. I know the smoke's probably real obnoxious. We have been slacking real hard making videos, and we were like, let's just make one right now. So, we're doing it right... Normally we have a little setup, too. We're like you got all these obnoxious cups here. That normally won't be there.
Yeah.
We have a whole room for it, but we're just in the messy living room right now where we play all of our shit with like 5 TVs.
Yeah, we do have, we should do a tour episode or something, like a tour video that's real short and like ignorant.
Like, show you your 3 rooms, your 4 rooms maybe? With
but
your bathroom.
like don't show inside of the fridge, but have you open it and then just list like preposterous things that could be in the fridge.
Yeah, like packs of meat.
Yeah.
Like in Resident Evil. You better be careful where you're putting that at. Should we talk about anything before we get into this? Because I feel like we're going to talk and then we're kind of going to get distracted.
No.
Nah, we're just going to dive right in.
We're going to do it. We're
dive right in.
Yeah.
This is how you guys will get us to know us like the best, Just by us playing. Are we experienced? Nah, we're experienced. I mean, I debate
99 lives. That means it knows we're going to die a lot. Resogun gave you 2.
Dude, I debate about going on veteran because how confident I am about this. I'm real confident.
I don't know if we could talk and play veteran at the same time. Hit the button.
I did. Your controller really sucks. This one, your options buttons almost is like non-existent.
Yeah, you can't really use it.
Oh,
we're on bikes.
Oh wait,
not bike.
Oh, did I just die?
Yeah, you died.
My controller I think just died. No, it didn't. How do I shoot? Okay, yeah, this is just like Dead Nation, but also like with a weird resogun.
Yeah, but I've seen watch us. You can like run through. Well, yeah, Dead Nation. You could run through the zombies.
But it had that. You know how Resogun like talked to the controller?
Yeah.
Yeah, it did that with me already. It sounded just like Resogun.
And it's the light show. Like, wow, this shit's nuts.
Do you know who made the game?
This one, no, I didn't. Honestly, I didn't look, but it wouldn't surprise me if it was. Oh, dude, this is definitely.
Yeah,
did you just see
that?
that?
All human safe. Definitely made. I mean, yeah, the voice is the same coming out of the controller. It has to be Resogun.
And look, no, they're green.
I don't remember who made it. They made that
died.
Star game. The Star, I forget what it was on the PS3 that people loved. I never played it.
I didn't even know they made a game before Resogun.
Yeah. Oh shit, you're dead.
Yeah, I'm dead apparently.
Oh, did we die? No, we respawned. Man.
Save him.
This is gonna be tough.
I died.
And so there is another one that sometimes normally Corey's always in the video. Corey's normally the one always in the videos.
Yeah.
It switches between me and Josh.
But that's just because my house is kind of the base of operations.
And because we all, we're broke.
Well, that's true.
And we have jobs and lives.
But
so
I've also
hard
been,
to get together all the time.
Yeah. Also, I made like 4 or 5 different YouTube channels that were unsuccessful, but I did a lot of video editing. So I do most of the video editing.
Yeah. In the 6, dude, I think you can get me, or Shield. What does that say? Shield over there?
Hold on.
Yep. But yeah, 6 times. I can't even. 6 times the charm is what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
I really fucked it up.
Yeah.
I fucked it up real bad.
Well, we've done a lot better, and Josh is telling people your social media stuff will help a lot. What is this?
Yeah, no, social media is what you guys did wrong the first time, or we did. I just wasn't, 100% in it. Social media is definitely the way to go. It's how people get to know us, our attractive faces. Oh, you can just go through that.
Oh, okay. Well, I think we have to run through it.
Yeah. Oh shit, that's a big spider motherfucker. No death clear. Nice. I wonder how many times we can die.
99.
Is it actually 99?
Yeah. So it's good for the podcast, but ooh.
So what are the videos we have that they can look forward to that we haven't posted yet? We didn't post that. We have
the Dragon Ball Z video, which I'm the most proud of.
Now, if you guys don't want to watch some ignorant shit, don't watch that video. But that's just pretty
that shit's real fucking hilarious, though. Like, it's real ignorant. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I didn't talk in it, but I was a star. I won the round. We did a little tournament.
Yeah.
And I was the champion.
That is real fun.
I think we might have done Monster Hunter, didn't we? Or did we not?
We did do Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter's coming out. No, we skipped it. We skipped it.
We
have 2 Fortnite videos.
Fortnite, that's what we have. We have Fortnite.
Yeah, we have Fortnite.
I think we're gonna do Monster Hunter. I think it's just the mission. We're too far in. We didn't want to start off with a mission. Yeah. It was like one of the end missions, so we didn't want to start off with that. Because we were like,
I didn't really. I
hours.
made the decision to be like, nah, fuck it. Like, we won't even do it because it's not gonna amount to something we're gonna use, and we were very, very right when we finally played it.
We're gonna have Gang Beasts. We already have videos up. They'll just be as in 3D. I don't think we're gonna make a whole. We're just gonna change the name of the YouTube channel.
Yeah, because the videos.
We don't want to get rid of the videos.
Yeah, and there's not that many.
Yeah, there's only a couple. We got the VR one. Check out the VR one.
The VR one is probably our best one up. Right
I cried how in the video.
Oh yeah.
I was laughing so hard I cried.
Yeah, that's another really good one.
Shit.
I don't know why, but I thought you were gonna stop him. But I saw him walk into you. We have a new gameplay coming out. With props apparently.
See, I don't know how that's gonna work.
I'm real excited to try this out. But we also have a drunk gameplay coming up this weekend. And
Those are fun.
I really want to live stream it, but I don't trust us yet.
Live stream it, yeah. Also, how many people are gonna watch this live stream?
No, I know, but it's just good to do it.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Now we gotta get a couple. You guys out there gotta follow us a little bit more, or however you do on YouTube.
Subscribe and
subscribe. That's right.
See it coming out and stuff like that. So
once we get 10 people, once we get 10 subscribers, we'll do a live stream for the one person that watches.
So
for our dedication.
Maybe we haven't talked about Black Panther. So how about you start us off?
Okay.
With let's not start with Killmonger. Let's end it with Killmonger, and let's talk about the King's personal guard characters, like his close family characters.
Okay.
I feel like we haven't talked about that.
So overall, okay, well here, hold on. Let's just say if it was good or not, and then go into spoilers, because this is spoilers if we're going to talk about this. So I thought the movie, it was a good movie. It was definitely overhyped, but I enjoyed it with just some flaws that we'll get into with spoilers and.
Yeah. So.
Did you like it or not? I'm gonna wait for.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed it. But I went in knowing that it wasn't gonna be like the end all be all movie that everyone was.
Normally when movies are that hyped up, you gotta tone it down a little bit.
Because the fan base is so large. Like for instance, a lot of people are talking about Annihilation. My coworker today told me that it was really good, and that's kind of surprising coming from him.
Yeah. So
my point is just the fan base. But anyways.
So spoilers. I mean, like, here's the thing. I think they all, acting wise, I think they all did spot on.
Yeah, the acting was
Other
really
than,
good.
there's something about, what's her name from The Walking Dead?
Michonne.
Something about her. I don't know. I don't know. She just got this weird, the way she acts.
It's her mannerisms,
Yeah.
but they never change in anything she's in.
That's what I'm saying, because I was like, man, we're like one
Or
of the
not her mannerisms, her demeanor.
Yeah, I was like, man, she seems like Michonne to me.
Yeah.
And I wanted a new, like, character. But, man, it's hard to talk about the beginning without, because it starts off, like, great. I mean, the way they introduce Killmonger and T'Challa. What is it, T'Challa? Is that his name?
That's Black Panther.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, it's T'Challa. I was trying to think.
The opening scene. Okay, the opening scene was like with the camera. That was terrible.
The shaky. So he's talking about there in the first fight when he fights the guy with the really cool Deadliest Warrior style like just stick basically. That was really cool, but I couldn't enjoy the fight because of how much shaky cam. And it's weird because like it didn't really have it later on in the movie. But it's not the first movie I've seen that. In Man of Steel, which I know a lot of people don't like, but I actually like that movie. At the very beginning, when he walks in, when what's his name? Not Kal-El, his dad. What's his dad's name? Jor-El. When Jor-El.
Jor-El's his dad name.
Yeah, Jor-El.
Bullshit.
It is. No, it is. And,
Jor-El.
Yeah, and his I have a sword.
Do you want me to look up right now if his name's Jor-El?
I promise you,
You're talking
Jor-El.
about Man of Steel. Get back to
okay, so it was Russell Crowe in the movie, and basically he walks into this like council chamber to ask them like, well, we need to leave Krypton because that shit's about to explode, and he walks in with shaky cam, and it was just random, and it didn't need it at all, and I was like, that's real weird.
Didn't know I was playing. I thought I was dead.
Oh.
Yeah. So you kind of lost me. I don't know where I left off at, but like the beginning, introducing T'Challa, other than the shaky cam, and like introducing everybody, I thought it was cool. Other than Michonne, she did play a badass character though. Like,
but that's what she was.
Yeah,
she was Michonne. She was a badass.
But like, the whole culture to it, like seeing the whole
coolest part.
Like the African culture with the new technology was like amazing. Like how they didn't like
the sand thing was
like they
so
kept
cool.
The like traditions around and everything. That was great. I think that was the best part of the movie, honestly, to see Wakanda and everything and all the people from like different places. Like you notice some people were dressed in suits, but some people were like dressed in like
more of the modern era.
Yeah. And like all that. Wakanda great. I think like looking at it visually, they did do a lot of CGI though. They
did a lot of CGI, and some of it wasn't all that great.
Yeah.
They definitely took cuts on the plane.
Yeah. My only problem is with at the end. They set up Killmonger as this just.
So
like,
talk about like his origin and stuff like that, and like how
so
they
he came from
him.
So pretty much T'Challa's. I don't know.
T'Challa,
like I said. I feel like I can't be talking about the movie if I don't know the main character's name. But his dad, the king, when he passes, he figures out that he had a brother who he murdered, and because he fell in love with a woman in America and he saw how bad he was like. I don't remember what city he was in, but he saw how bad it was and like how people were living in poverty and like the streets and stuff, and he wanted to help him, and he betrayed Wakanda. His dad killed him, blah, blah, blah. His son lived, which was Killmonger, Michael B. Jordan. And, damn. Cut that out of the video. So he pretty much comes back to Wakanda and be like, hey, you guys have all this technology. You guys have been hiding from the world, and, like, not helping people.
And it was a theme throughout the movie. Like other people were asking him to help, but he was like, "It's not our people's way."
Yeah, so like he came from the streets. He had nothing. He didn't have a dad, or I don't know what they don't. Say
I was talking about T'Challa, but yeah, you're talking about.
I'm still talking about Killmonger. Yeah. So pretty much he tries to take over. He comes back and he realizes that he's like has a right to challenge Black Panther to the throne. Black Panther loses it all. So Black Panther wants to keep like Wakanda, like he's on the edge about bringing them.
Yeah, he's like, I think it's a good idea, but like there's still repercussions. Like, they make good points about doing it. They're like, man, that's going to open us up for war. Like, people are going to want what we have. That's why we hid.
Which is
and those
realistic.
are good points. Yeah, exactly.
So,
it's like, he's still a king. He has to think about, like, his people before. But that's the thing is, like, it's an old system. And he's saying, like, that's what kings do is they look out for their people before they look out for other people.
Yeah.
And it just so happens that they're in the modern era where we all have to help each other.
Yeah. So throughout the movie, I mean, you do see Killmonger's got like a real dark side. I mean, he just kills whoever he wants. But you also think you kind of like want to like be sort of on his side because you're like, well, he's doing it for like a good cause. You know, like he just wants to help the world.
Yeah,
he's not doing it the right way,
yeah.
but he just wants to help the world. But the way the movie ends is at the end, he just becomes a normal villain. He just becomes a villain from any other, Marvel movie. At the end, he's like, no, I actually just want to give weapons to everybody so they all just destroy the world. Like, pretty much so we can, like, start over. And then you're like, okay, well, now I can't fucking feel bad for you. I mean, he says a killer line at the end of the movie. I mean, definitely the culture part to it, and, like, there were good parts. It's just like the whole, the theme that they didn't follow through on, It was like the Last Jedi where they kind of backed out on it at the end. It was like,
yeah, they did. They backed out of all the stuff they started.
Yeah, at the end he didn't want to help anybody. He just wanted to fucking destroy everything. So we have been being terrible, but terrible.
God damn, I hit the button.
So we're aiming on our podcast for like 30 minutes most of the time now, right? We changed to 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So we'll be doing that. I mean, gameplays last.
It depends. Like, we started Crash, but we didn't really follow through with Crash. I think we had some good videos, but I felt like towards the end there wasn't a lot going on.
How do we do this?
I don't know. We're supposed to kill those turns, but they keep being defended by those fucking blade things.
I can't, like...
Alright, I finally broke this one. God damn.
Yep, we keep dying a lot.
Alright, we gotta kill this thing.
Watch out, that always kills us, yep.
So I mean, honestly, we could do, like, the conclusion now of, like, the last topic, which I don't know if you had one.
I mean, I just want to talk about us. I mean, Black Panther, I mean, there's so many people trying to do what we're doing. Honestly, we're trying to have a good time. I mean, like, realistically, we know it might not come to anything, but if it does, I mean, we'd love for it. I mean, I think it'd be awesome just to do things we enjoy.
Yeah, because, I mean, we
plus,
like...
if we do, like, it's so much easier to do when you can, like, obviously this is way down the line. If we ever become successful, we can hopefully get a Patreon and get people to support us.
Yeah.
And then we can devote most of our time to making good quality.
Like, a lot better. I can use Adobe After Effects.
Yeah, I mean, like, we're not using the best camera. We're not using the best mic, but we're doing what we can for now. And, like, until hopefully people can, like, at least respect that and watch it a little bit. Because we're funny.
Sort of.
Sometimes. We're also gamer girls but boys, so I feel like that says a lot about us.
Says everything about us.
In one sentence.
Those fucking turrets respond.
Yeah, every time you die, they respawn. That's why I said you can't die. This is up to you, man. You gotta go alone. This decides who's the captain is on the team. You die here, and then I'm taking over. Even if you live, I might try to overthrow you, though. It might be that.
Killmonger me up.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
We're talking about his name is Killmonger? Damn, what a dope-ass name.
That was back when, like, fucking Marvel was wild with the names. There's this dude on the Avengers named Dr. Voodoo that can, like, talk to dead people.
Man, I talk to dead people. Occasionally. I try to, every now and then. Damn, we didn't last 2 seconds that time.
Died. Fuck the whole goddamn...
Man, doing, like, videos where we talk and play games, ooh.
But I've seen on YouTube, they talk about that all the time. They're like, yeah, you guys think this shit's easy? Like, try coming up with fucking jokes on the spot while you play a game. That's when you know you're funny, is if you can do that shit.
Can we do that, Tom?
I don't know. What I hope wins you guys over, and what I think is our strong suit, is we definitely have a cast of, like, different personalities. Like, my jokes aren't the same as Daniel's.
Me coming out top,
Yeah.
Me...
yeah, totally. Josh might murder you in your sleep because of that. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, man, you just said you're the funniest person in the group, and Josh is definitely gonna watch this.
He's the failed comedian, though.
Damn.
So, He's gonna cook my ass though, because he's.
I was about to say
he's way better at thinking about like I just say
because he'll wait till the drunk gameplay, and when you think you're happy and safe, it will turn to ash in your mouth.
Now listen, this is the difference between him and mine. He crafts the shit. He thinks about it. He crafts.
Yeah, he does. He's got some.
I just wing it. I just say some real dumb shit, and sometimes it's funny.
Your strong suit is mannerisms and like faces and tone. That's your thing. Josh can do any voice. He can do like Stewie's. He can do any voice. He can make that shit real funny on the spot. I don't know what I bring to the table. I guess
LOL nothing.
I'm good at setting up being like
You're
a
the
joke.
tech guy.
Yeah, I'm the tech guy.
You're the tech guy.
I feel like I'm good at helping set up.
You're gonna be the guy that we're gonna bully all the time.
It's a lot of fun. That's what the intern's for.
Do you
know about the intern?
What do you mean? The movie?
The intern that always says that you want her fine vagina, and she's like 80 years old.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, no, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
All right. Anyway, I guess you're gonna be the intern, the guy. Everybody needs the guy that they can just make fun of all the time.
I'm the intern.
You'll be the laughing joke, and the joke will just be your name. We'll just say Corey and then laugh, because it's just like that's all we need to say. Just your name, and we're like, damn, that shit fucking fire.
I'm fucking Zoidberg from Futurama.
I didn't watch Futurama.
Damn, you man, you gotta watch
Jerry
Archer
from Rick and Morty. Damn, cooking shit. Damn, that might have been like one of the meanest things.
Like, goddamn, like at least Zoidberg, like in Had Friends, like nah, Jerry doesn't get shit. Jerry doesn't even get his own wife that he impregnated. You're saying I impregnated a girl and she hates me, and I can't do anything in life. She literally says, she even says, why do you even live, or something like that when he makes a bad joke, and he says something like, or she said, why do you even try? And he said, because life is work and I'll give up when I'm dead. He literally says that, and I'm like, man, poor Jerry.
Like when he comes up with the apple
thing, and he's like,
got apples.
And he's like, are there actual? Man, that's a weird episode because he fucks Beth while like she's a stone person.
Oh, he's like, play dead, I love it, or whatever.
Yeah, literally, he said it was the best sex he's ever had. So poor Jerry is not getting laid. Like,
not at all.
How the fuck? All she had, like, okay, I bet you Jerry would be a different person if she just like sent him into the next world with her vagina. And her whole thing is supposed to be like Jerry was like the sympathetic, kind best friend, and then she slept with him one night, and then
he got pregnant.
He got her pregnant, was like, trapped that bitch. And she was like the popular girl that like all the guys like. So how can she not just be like, yeah, I'm gonna punish that dick? And then he's just like, all right,
Damn, you're getting real graphic.
But like, all right, whatever. Like, I didn't want to drag it out, so that was my short and to the point.
Short and to the point, like how people like it.
Yeah.
Short.
I like how you just gave up.
Real short.
You just gave up on this fucking level. This shit is, oh man.
Dude, I gave up a long time ago. You know how many times we've died?
We've been doing this shit wrong.
Like,
I gotta go around.
We have 99 lives. Oh, you're right. We could have just gone around. Trained that bitch. We've played Call of Duty Zombies before, damn.
Yeah, you're right, man. That's another one we should play. Did I tell you I got to level 65 on Ascension?
No, I can't play. I can't do it anymore. That shit gets me real mad. You know what level I got to? Like fucking 30. That's my highest.
Me and my old roommate.
I died already. We got fucking past it. Holy shit.
I had an old roommate. His name was Cash, like Cash Money. It was spelled the exact same way. Yeah.
You said his name's Cash, like.
Because everyone would say that when we introduced him.
You got it.
Even girls, they would be like,
Cash.
"Oh, so Cash Money." He'd be like hitting on a girl, and she'd be like, "Oh, so like Cash Money," and he's like, "Yeah, I haven't heard that one before."
Damn.
I'd always be like, "Got him." But we got to level 65 on Ascension, and we like ordered pizza and everything, and we kept it going. And then when we got to 65, like that shit's real hard, Tom.
Yeah, it's hard on fucking 20.
Like the way people get to those really high ones is they break the game. There's no way you can get that high without like. Or someone did some clutch shit.
This is like, did you play the game Fury? You never did. Did you? That game's wild. That shit, like when you beat a boss.
They said it's the hardest bosses. Are we constricted to this little ass platform right now?
They played fucking like Dark Souls or some shit. Or yeah. Why was I stuck?
Did you see that we couldn't leave that for a second?
Yeah,
Dude, Neo is so good, and I really wish we could finish. Persona 5 is one of the best games I've ever played in my entire life, and I can't believe I haven't beaten it.
Yeah.
I don't know, Tom. I might download that shit
I got
tomorrow.
15 hours into the game, and then I was like, man, this
15,
is...
man.
Yeah,
I was like 29 hours first mission, and I was like, I don't ever want this game to end.
I was like, well, here's the thing with me. I was like, man, this is like a life commitment. This is how long this game is. This is going to take me like 100 hours. Like,
that's how I feel about
sit
Final
down
Fantasy
and not play
15.
anything else, and I was playing other games. And next thing you know, I uninstalled it.
Yeah,
Next thing you know,
exactly. And I did it because I was also playing Final Fantasy 15 and The Witcher 3 all at the same time.
Well, The Witcher 3 alone, best game ever, by the way. Anybody who wants to argue that with me, they can go
I'll
ahead.
argue that.
Fucking amazing game. Shut the
It's
fuck
an
up.
amazing game.
It's an amazing game.
The best
Fucking,
game.
it is the perfect game. I've never cared about so many characters in my life. Every quest, every side quest was interesting.
I will say, I definitely, when I
Fucking
did the
amazing
Lumberkin
story.
mission, I was like, this game's
and
real
that's,
good.
Yeah, you also haven't beaten the game, so you have no room to talk. You got to the
That's true.
Lumberkin. That's
That's
not even
true.
like, not even close to halfway
Yeah,
through the
he
game.
really hates it when people say the game's bad, and he'll
Because
always
everybody
his
who
first
says the
question-
game is bad has not beaten it.
Yeah, and that's
it's a
true.
hard, it's a tough game to get into.
Yeah.
Definitely a tough game to get into because it's not easy figuring out all the shit if you've never played a Witcher game before. But like, you gotta just be patient. It's one of those games like Persona.
It's just really hard. So
I recognize it's fucking amazing game, but like I realize it takes a lot of time. Like everybody can't have the time to play it. So just say that. Don't say The Witcher sucks. Because if The Witcher sucks, you're just dumb. There's no other argument.
So I was sold on the trailer, hunting monsters or something like that, killing monsters. I thought that was real good, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna buy that game. And then
such a basic like intro to the
I know,
game.
yeah, and okay, so I'm a sucker for like the smaller details. So when I played the Lumberkin mission and we were walking down and he had it in his hand, what is his name, Geralt?
Yeah.
Geralt asked him, he said, did you give it a name? And he said no, and he said, that's a shame, names are good seals. And I was just like...
Yeah, that shit's wild.
Like, that was
Geralt
one
is
sentence,
who I wish
and
I
I
could
literally
be.
was just like, I was like, holy shit, that was like some of the best, like, character development and, like, just dialogue in general from a video game. Because, like, you got to think about, like, really, some people don't really, like, look at the dialogue. It's normally subpar. The ones that are really good are when they
that's my thing about Horizon Zero Dawn. It's like, yeah, it was a good game, but like the story wasn't all that great. Like,
that's because
the characters were the downfall of the game.
And that's because now don't hold me on this because I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that the story was written by the game developers, and that happens a lot, so they don't have to hire a writer. But like, look at like Borderlands 2 has one of the best stories ever, and it's written by some dude that wrote comedy on YouTube. But he was like, that's what he did.
So hire anybody on YouTube that does comedy.
Like literally, the dude, they went to his house and he lived with his mom, and they were like, "You want to write Borderlands 2?" And he was just like, "Yes, I would much." And he's the one that came up with Handsome Jack, dog. Like that alone.
I've never read anything about that.
I thought you were gonna say Handsome Jack. I was about to say, man.
No, dude, Borderlands was my favorite growing up.
Yeah, and like
when I was a kid, I don't know when I was a kid. I guess how long?
Maybe when you were like 14, man.
Borderlands 2's that old. I had it like.
No, for Borderlands 2, like maybe 15, 16. If
okay,
you
so my mom was 15 or 16. Yeah.
It came
so
out pretty quick.
My mom was buying it, and I had put it like made like I got like the color piece of paper and wrote in marker Borderlands 2, and like got 40 of them, and while she was sleeping, taped all of them in a room, so she would know that day that I had to like go. She'd have bring me, because I that was like the first game, I think one of the first games that I really was like, man, I like platinum games. I like platinum games.
Platinum games real good. And then I found out
Borderlands 2, and that's when I did all the.
Oh, you said platinum in games.
Platinum,
I thought you meant the company.
No, platinum games didn't fucking make.
No, I know, but I just they're pretty good.
But yeah, I platinum Borderlands. I platinum Borderlands 2. Then I went to Uncharted, all the Uncharted. My first game I platinum though was Terminator Salvation with Jacob, my little brother. That shit was really. You had to beat like the game.
Terminator Salvation.
You had to beat the game on hard. I played the. He got so he was super young. He was probably like 11 or 12. No wait, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, because it came out. He might have been.
That came out a while ago.
That was on PS3. So he was probably like 10 or something.
Yeah.
I was probably like 12. But he got real mad and upset because he was like a child, so he threw a temper tantrum and left me. We had to beat the game, I think like 3 times because we went difficulty by difficulty because we were children. We didn't just think to play on the hardest difficulty and unlock all the trophies.
Yeah.
So I played on the hardest difficulty, did it 3 times, and on the third playthrough, he got mad like a quarter way through, and I was like, fuck it, I'm getting this platinum, and I played like 6 hours by myself to beat the game. It was only like fucking like 9 hours long.
Damn.
There's only like 9 missions, and each one was like an hour long. So
you platinum Borderlands 2?
Yeah.
Man, that shit was real tough.
I know. That's why I was saying, like, because Infamous Second Son got me out of platinum. I mean, I told you, but for them to know, it was like,
rough.
Okay, it had the best combat out of the series. Story-wise, was like come on. I mean, like, the decisions were so much
It
more
was
intense
nothing.
with Cole. I like Delson, but Cole's so much better. Anyway, not to get on that. It was a good game. It was a letdown for an Infamous game. But what had happened is that I played it like 3 times because I beat it once, and then I was like, I'm going to platinum it. And I had to play the next difficulty to, I think, unlock the final difficulty. So my 3rd playthrough, like, I got like a quarter of the way through, and I was like, man, I hate this game now. Like, I hate playing this. And I was like, fuck, if like that was like my 13th or 14th platinum. And then I was like, fuck, I think platinum games also takes the fun out of it. So then I stopped for a while, and I haven't gotten the only platinum I got after that was Pyre.
Really?
Yeah. And
That's
game,
right, you did platinum
That
Pyre.
game is fucking amazing for anybody to play. Fucking amazing. Art is beautiful. Emotional. That shit, like, this guy plays a solo on his guitar when shit's going real
bad.
deep, and like that shit makes you want to cry. The art is fucking beautiful.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
The decisions you have to make at the end, like, you know, not spoilers, but you make decisions, and at the end that was the letdown because that's spoilers. But I don't want to spoil the game. But like, the decisions are real tough to make. Like, you care about the character. You're like, this is gonna fuck somebody up in the end. I really don't want to do it, but you have to do it.
Man,
not many games do that, you know.
The biggest regret I had for a game, like, ending wise, that I like went back and changed it just because I hated the way that it ended, for me was Mass Effect 2. Jax died. Like, right out, like, a lot of people died in my ending the first time, but Jax died. And I remember because, like, when they make you did you beat it?
Yeah, I beat.
Do you remember when
I only got halfway through one.
Do you remember when her and fucking Maria or whatever her name is fight?
Yeah.
And you have to like kind of pick over them depending on how you built it.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't have enough, like, it was like confidence or charisma or something to talk to Jax, so I couldn't talk to Jax. So I didn't So she died, and I was like, well, fuck. She was like one of the few people on my team that I actually wanted to survive. Like, but I still wanted what's her name to survive. So I went back and I had to like replay the whole game and make sure that I had enough stats both ways in order to get hers. And then the decision in both games for Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3, because a lot of people bash on it because of its ending, but it had a lot of good shit in it. Like, getting to the ending, like, Mass Effect 3 was still pretty good. And fucking the first one was in Mass Effect 2. Do you remember the news lady at the Citadel that like gets in your face? I punched her.
Really?
And I like, so alright, when I tell people that, they're like, wow, you're like a psychopath, you're an asshole. And I'm like, well, I wouldn't hit a woman in real life.
It's a video game.
But yeah, exactly. But I was like,
Zach.
yeah. But I was like, that's some ignorant shit. Yeah, I punched her.
I don't remember that being an option.
Because she talked shit about fucking what's her name because she was part of the company or whatever. What was it? The Enterprise or some shit like that. The thing that Maria was part of with
this is getting real fucking hard right now, though.
With the Mystery Man guy or whatever.
Yeah, I gotcha.
With the Universal Man, I don't know.
Whatever. I died, Tom. He's got little health. Come on, you got this. Press R2 and you fire bombs. At least I was.
I have swords.
No, you were sword. We fucking got it. There you go, folks. That's how you do it.
So,
You're talking about Mass Effect. You've been going on a rant.
Yeah. All right. So in the third one, my dad loves RPGs, and like that was a thing that I like watching him play because he made different decisions than me. And I walked in one time, and it was the standoff part with Maria, and the dude. It came up that you could do something evil, but my dad always picked the like justice thing, and I was like, pull that or she's gonna die. I hadn't played it yet, and I said, pull that or she's gonna die, and he didn't click it. And the dude shot her in the face and she fell out the window.
God damn.
And I was like, holy shit, Dad. Like, I just told you to do that. And he was like, well, I didn't know that. And I said, I read the room on that situation. I was like, he was definitely going to shoot her. But my dad didn't believe. Because me and my dad have this thing where, like, when we watch movies and shit.
You got real butthurt that she died.
Well, alright. So, but we had been playing, like, nonstop Mass Effect. So, like, he had played the first one and the second one. I had only played the second one, and we got real attached to her. And I was like, damn, like, you lost, like, basically the girl that was holding it down for you. Like, you've known her for a long time. Because the only other girl that I didn't really care for was the girl from the first game. Her name was, like, Ashley or something like that. Yeah. My dad, she died, too, in his gameplay.
Damn. And I'm pretty sure she comes back in a Mass Effect, doesn't she?
She came back in 3.
Yeah.
And
I played Mass Effect Andromeda. And that game wasn't as bad as people said it
was.
It was not close to Mass Effect.
Yeah, my dad was like, man, it wasn't as good.
That's another game I want to go back and play, actually. If I had it right now, because I don't have it anymore,
yeah,
I would play it.
But
I might actually get it again.
But my dad was still like hurt, and I had my boss.
Because I was such a big Mass Effect fan. When I played
Do you
Mass
remember
Effect 2,
Nate?
I was like, man, that game.
Do you remember,
that's one of my top games of all time.
Do you remember my manager Nate?
Yeah.
Mass Effect was his game.
Yeah.
Like that was the game. Man, he bought so much merchandise from his own company. When Mass Effect was coming out, he got all the pops. He had the sweatshirt. He had the Omnic tool. Even though he was like, this shit's a cheap piece of plastic, but he had it. Man, he was a diehard, and he was like, man, Andromeda's real good. I haven't put it down. Because people would come in, and they'd be like, I read the reviews, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, man, I'm a Mass Effect fan, and I love the game. And him and my dad were really upset when they called for the cancellation of the trilogy.
That fucking, yeah.
Although, they both did say that he's never going to be as good as Shepard.
No, never. But, never.
But I thought the sibling thing was
cool.
interesting. And I also thought that, like, character-wise, the characters were a little bit more interesting than the first two.
See, I didn't think
But it
that.
depended on the character. So, like, but the problem was they focused too heavily on those characters. There's a lot more people that are important in Andromeda than there were in 1 and 2.
I wish there was, one thing is like, man, I wish there was more than just one new race.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
there's
true.
like kind of two. There's the enemy, and then you get a new companion of a new race.
But, like, also, Mass Effect 3 had stronger beginnings for the first 3 games. The third beginning is amazing.
Yeah, it is.
No one talks about that. Literally, you're in
everybody's talking about
the
end of it.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're in like a council meeting, and just like shit gets fucked, and you fly out the window.
Yeah, and
that was
like
cool.
that's when the Earth is attacked.
That's when the Earth is attacked,
yeah.
And that was another cool thing because that's what it amounted to. Like the story was really good, and it's just a shame that the ending and it sucks. But I remember like talking to other gamers when they said that they were going to be able to tie all 3 games together. We were like, they're lying. There's absolutely, but the problem is saying that shit to someone who doesn't know anything about coding or gaming, like on a building level. There's no way they could have known that was a lie.
Yeah.
But they're literally the technology just isn't there. I don't even know if it's there now. I don't know if Andromeda could have, as a trilogy. I don't know if even by the 3rd game we would have been at that point where they could rope them all together.
All right.
There's so many decisions. In the second one, you can wipe out an entire race.
So, I think it's probably been around 30 minutes, so we should probably wrap it up. Just a quick thing. Yeah, this is not normally how our podcasts go. We kind of just sat here ranting about dumb shit. But normally they're more set. We have topics, we have like this little sheet to go by, and we talk about shit that's going on, new movies, new video games. We also do gameplays. If we get people, we'll end up doing live streams. But, hopefully by the time this video's up, I'll have the Instagram and Twitter going. So I'm going to be following a lot of people, but follow us back and subscribe to GGBB. Gaming Girls But Boys, everybody. Still in the making. Alright, peace.
Oh, they gave me real bad heartburn.
Is that dead, Tom?
Yeah.
Because you just had that